Alrighty guys, today we have a 1998 Nissan ELGRAND. It is a homie ELGRAND, not the Caravan, but they're basically the same. There's two different dealerships that sold these. That determines whether or not it's a homie, or a Caravan. So I'm not going to get into that. I kind of looked into it. I didn't really understand, but it is what it is. This is a full-size minivan. It's not a K, as you can see, it's enormous. It's got a 3.3 liter V6. Here's the engine bay. It's very clean in here. I'll get into why this is so clean in a little bit. This VG33D, I think, DE something. It's the engine used in a few Nissans local in the US. The Xterra, the Pathfinder and stuff of the age. So finding parts for this in the US should not be that bad. It should be really nice. This one has ABS too. It's a pretty nicely loaded van. Blue is the homie ELGRAND. The red one is the Caravan ELGRAND. This one's very clean. Got chrome accents and stuff. Got the mirror tint, the mirror fade tint. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you see this? All mode 4x4. So it is actually a rear wheel drive van, and it has selectable 4-wheel drive with a center lock. Outside you get the backup mirror. I'm gonna open the back and kind of just start from over here. You can see the curtains in there, it's pretty cool. This opens up, it's a full hatch, it's very big. This is as high as it opens. Like that. You can easily walk under it. It's getting a little bit close for my, oh no, I'll hit my head, but I'm on a little hill here, so I guess it's a little close for comfort. I would rather have it open a little bit higher. Back here, you can see you got flat floor, decent amount of space with the seats this far back. The seats can slide infinitely, it seems like. It's actually pretty cool. Just wanted to show you this. You can see the curtains here. So, little party trick it has is the soft close. I don't know if you can see or hear that. Let's go inside. This is where all the fun is. This one does not have the power sliding door. That was an option. Unfortunately, I don't have it. I have full leather seating with 2 captain's chairs in the middle. Everything is leather inside with the nice like soft fuzz right here. The curtains are still here too on the side windows. We have a moonroof in the back. We have a little old TV back here. There are plenty of AC and heat vents all around. There are a few on the floor here. They're kind of located around the car. I don't know where they all are yet, but there's no shortage of vents. You get a nice built-in step here. You can just step in. For someone of my height, I wouldn't do that because I did that in the front. I'll show you that in a bit. I whacked my head right into the top of the frame and that hurt. So I just kind of step right into the car. This can is for later, but sliding doors also soft close. You can sit back here. It is very comfortable. This is, there's tons of space here. So what's actually cool is, oh wait, why am I using my hand? There is a footstep, like a footrest. You just kind of step down on it and you know, that's nice and relaxing. You can flip it back up with ease. And this is not as relaxing, but it's not bad because of this massive amount of space. The front seat is all the way back, I believe. So this is a huge amount of space. What's really cool now are the seat functions. The really cool features are the seats in the ELGRAND. They are very comfortable, they're very soft leather. It's like sitting in a leather couch. They're not like the most contoured, they're kind of wide, so you're not like held in like a bucket seat or anything, but they are comfortable to sit in for a long trip. These armrests, they are on both sides. You get one on the left, even against the door. Over here, same with this chair, they both have them. The rear seats also have an armrest, but you don't get one on the wall side. The positioning is very adjustable. You can go all the way forward like this for some reason to give the person in the back infinite legroom. You could be somewhere in the middle like this, like that, all the way back. You can see the slider track. It's very functional. We can also lay this down all the way. See how this is flat? This is nice. So you're gonna say, hey, what about my legroom? Because I had to do this. What you actually do would be, you take this off, then you lay it down, and then you back it up to that chair. Oop. Look what I just made. A nice lounge chair right here. You scoot all the way back here. Oh. I don't want to get my dirty shoes on the seat, but I'm just kind of chilling back here with a really big leg rest. Isn't that cool? That is really cool. I also forgot to add, there is a secret cup holder here. Right here. This is where this can comes into play. There you go. Now with the second row in a decent legroom situation, there's a lot of room over there. I'm in the third row right now, and look at this, there's still plenty of space for me. I don't get the fancy footrest, but there's plenty of room to lounge around back here. Now, if that's not enough, oh yeah, no problem. The seats back here are adjustable too. I can go forward. I can go all the way back. Like, this is crazy. This is a crazy amount of space. This is my first minivan, by the way. I've never had this. I don't know if other vans are like this, but this is very cool for long trips and being comfortable and stuff. So, once again, just like the other seats, this is infinitely adjustable and stuff. The rear seats also lie all the way down flat if you like. So that is very cool about these seats. This looks like it's configured as a 6-seater van. It's actually a 7. As you line up both of these seats, you're gonna see this seat belt thing right here. This is center. There's a lot of spots where seat belts are tucked away. This may not look that comfortable. Let's give it a try. All right, you don't get a center headrest, so an adult wouldn't be so good, but there's still plenty of room for 2 people. I think a child would sit in the back pretty well. This part of the cushion is still very soft. It's very supportive and stuff. There's no like hard stuff there, so it's actually not uncomfortable to sit here. This is actually a 7-seater van. These rear seats also fold out of the way if you don't need them. I've never actually done it before, so let's see how it works. All the controls are kind of up here, so it's awkward to do if you needed to do this from the outside. I believe the E51, the next generation, they addressed that. They put the levers in the back too. But let's see how this works. So this allegedly folds up. I've never done this before, so I'm gonna have to learn. So I believe you have to park that there. And then you're supposed to lay this flat, like that. And then underneath, there's a latch you pull. Oh, that's simple. And then you take this thing off. How's that come off? Okay. And then you hook it onto there. Then you hook it onto here. And this folds down. Okay. That's pretty cool. Now you have the full rear space open if you fold both of these seats up. There's so much space back here. I could totally see why people convert these into camper vans and stuff. I'm gonna put this down for now. To undo this, you just fold that thing back out and then you drop it down into the thing to get clicked into place. Now it doesn't come up. There's another really cool trick about these seats. So you can see this cup holder over here first. But see that? This, I'm not actually sure what that does. I think that might detach the seat from the rail. But this thing, you can rotate the seat. It's hard to do with one hand, but there it is. Let's get it started. Wow. The seat function's still the same. Full slide front and back, recline and everything. The same levers do the same stuff. Let's lock that into place. What's really cool now is this extra seat belt. So this belt is now your lap belt for when you want to do this. There is another seatbelt buckle tucked away on the opposite side. Why is the seatbelt here? That's because your pillar seatbelt, your 3-point seatbelt, no longer functions how it should if you are riding backwards. You could chill backwards here with your friends. You can talk. Some of these ELGRANDs actually have like a slidey table option. I obviously don't have that. I don't know if it can be added afterwards. I don't even know what's under this carpet. It's all buttoned together. I can't open it. Anyways, you can chill back here, talk with your friends, just enjoy the ride facing backwards. It's not a common thing to have nowadays because everything is kind of like this. I think the Tesla Model X or something, you have rear jump seats. Is it the Model X? I don't know, one of the Teslas might have rear seats facing backwards, and I don't remember anymore. But everything's really nice material, soft and stuff back here. Everything's really plush. This is a shag carpet. This is actually an OEM like ELGRAND option. They have button snaps. They all kind of just snap together like this, so they don't move around. You can see, I don't know, there it is. That just kind of pops open. So I think I showed you everything back here. It's really cool with all the seats turned around. Let me turn both of them around here. And now this is what it looks like with all the seats facing the other way. There's a pretty big cubby hole pocket here with some cup holders because this is a one-sided door. This is a solid thing. There's no door there. There's ashtrays all around because, you know, 90s JDM stuff. 90s cars, 80s, whatever. They all had ashtrays. There are speakers in the rear. Little hooks, bag hooks all around. There's a cigarette lighter thing back here for power. There's a little light in the back. I don't think this side has one. This side does not have one. The cup holder and the little tray thing slides with the seat so you don't lose it. That's cool. The whole center thing, because captain's chairs, this was available in a bench seat. You could actually go all the way through. Ow. If you don't hit your head on that. You can go all the way through and get to the front, either the passenger seat or the driver's seat. So I jumped into the passenger seat. I hit my head a bunch of times around the way here at the handrest and the TV. But it would help if these were actually up and they weren't in my way. Whatever. The front passenger seat, at least, is actually, it's not that roomy. There's a big foot pocket that kind of allows you to tuck your feet in there. These are size 10.5 shoes. They kind of just disappear back there most of the way. My toes are touching something hard at the top there. The glove box is very small and relatively useless. I have a flashlight in there from Japan. I got some random papers I can kind of paw through. I got the ELGRAND Homey manual. What is this? I got, a little first aid kit pocket. What, you can hold like one gauze pad and a few band-aids. There's some information about things being changed. 26,000 kilometers, something was changed. I believe the cabin air filter is back there. You get a whole center stack thing here. That's my ETC card reader. There's all this stuff here. I'm gonna show you this when I get into the driver's seat. There are little cubby pockets right here. Power windows, not power locks on this side. The door pocket in the front door is pretty big. You can see that USPS priority mail envelope fits in there. But there's nothing much to show here. These are airbag cars. There's a little handle for you to hold. Just like any other JDM car, you get the wind guard thing. What is this? Some sort of parking pass or whatever? I actually didn't ever notice that. You get this. It's a very soft headliner. This thing is cushioned. You get a mirror, you get a little bag to hold stuff, a little net. This side does not have a band. That side has a band, but it's the same thing. This one has the four-wheel drive stuff. There's also a sunroof here. It's just a manual pop up and down sunroof. The rear one is power. Now, I'm gonna turn the car on. My odometer light just died. Turn off the climate control. But I got new LEDs to replace all this. This is kind of weak. When the sun is kind of directly on it, it's very difficult to see stuff. In the daytime, at night it is acceptable, but you can see there's a weak spot here too. I think I lost a bulb. So I definitely lost the odometer light and I lost these lights. But this has like 40 something thousand kilometers, whatever it is. It accounts for about 29,000 miles. For a 1998 minivan like this, luxury minivan, that's very low mileage. This is really cool. This is why I bought it, because it was like, oh, it's leather, it has all these options. I'm gonna buy it. My favorite option in here is actually these switches right here. All of them is controlled here. You get the lights, stuff like that. You get the door control for the rear dome light. Over here, this controls the moonroof. So auto open, pretty cool. And then you can close it. Auto close, but it only goes to there. And then you gotta close it all the way. Not sure why. It can also tilt open, tilt close. Cool, everything works there. My favorite, now my really favorite, are these things. Power curtains. This is awesome. Let me close this. I wish this was automatic, but it's not. Okay, so you can see how it shades up the cabin here very well. You would think the light curtains aren't like that darkening or whatever. Maybe you could change these out to be like black curtains or whatever, but this works very well. I was sitting back there on the way home from New Jersey with this, and it blocked out all the UV rays and stuff. I was very comfortable back there. I did not feel the sun beating on me. Open, open, open. Being a car from the late 90s and stuff, this is basically pretty loaded. There's not many more options. There is a navigation screen that kind of opens and tilts up like this. It takes forever. There we go. Nissan. I don't think I have the disc, so I don't think any of this stuff actually works. I can go to like the TV control and stuff. I don't know how to use any of this. I can kind of poke around and it kind of just shows me stuff. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. So the radio works. We got some jams that we got on here. I did not like it, so I took it out and I stopped using it. This turns off the dome light in the back. Oh, all right, that's what this was. This door controls the dome light in the front for the front doors, but then this one controls the rear one. Hazards, defrost, whatever, all the standard stuff. The climate control's a little bit weird. So there's no on button. Oh, auto. Auto is the on button, and then fan is the on button. So then here you get to control the temps. It's all in Celsius. I don't think I can change it. Recirculate and open vent. But what does it mean when I don't select either one? Is it like a halfway? I don't know. That's weird. The AC works great. The mode is how you change face, feet, defrost, whatever. Fan speed. You press this again and you get to control the rear system. You could turn on the rear system and do the same stuff. There is a reader right here that shows you what's going on in the rear. There's actually a button that says lock, and I thought it was weird to lock the rear sunroof. You can see the little X on that, but turns out there's a remote back there that can control all this. It can control the TV, it can control the moonroof, it can control the climate system. The next button's right here. This is a suspension, so up is auto and down is sport. This actually makes the dampening a little bit stiffer and makes the handling a little bit better. I mean, it is a floaty barge, very floaty barge. Over here, you get a transmission thing. This is a 4-speed automatic, I believe. Snow, power, normal. Sliding over to the driver's seat, same stuff as the passenger seat. There's no heated seats or anything. I think I might mod this to add heated seats, but there is a parking brake release. That's what the step pedal thing is right there. You get a column shifter, old school, with the overdrive button. Washer, rear washer, wipers, front wipers, same thing. Over here, you get the same stuff. So there's an automatic headlight system. You can go to manual if you like. However, the fog lights is a separate switch and it's not part of the automatic system. You do have to turn that off on your own. Over here, you get a little card cubby slot, maybe like parking tickets and stuff, like the garages and stuff. Over here, you get the four-wheel drive selector. Right now it's in two-wheel drive. You'll see the two lights lit up there. I can go to auto. And does that turn on the front? Or do I have to be neutral or something like that? I don't know. I didn't read the thing. Go to this lock. That turns on the center lock. But how do I get into four-wheel drive? Let's read the instructions. So put it in auto. It's going to be 4, but it's not lit up. Maybe I have to drive. I don't know. It's fine. That's fine. I don't need that right now. So I have poverty switches 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. I'm not sure what any of these are. If you guys are familiar with the ELGRAND, please let me know what I'm missing so I know what I'm missing out on. I know this one I've seen pictures of. This is the automatic sliding door. Oh, I have another cubby hole. Oh, cool. Got some stuff in here. I didn't even notice this one. All right. Down here is where you get your levers for the fuel door and the hood. Mirrors are power mirrors. They are adjusted down here in an awkward position by the door here, but I guess that's fine. You choose left or right, and then you choose the knob to move it around like a joystick. But power folding mirrors. Look at that. That's cool. The driver's side has power seats for back and front, but there is no height adjustability. That's pretty much it up here, man. It goes beep beep, and oh, I almost forgot. Cup holders. These are only good for a can or small Japanese vending machine drinks. They pop out. This is another ashtray. The lighter's there. It's clean in there, so it's not smoked in. We did find a pack of vape stuff. I'm not sure what this stuff is. It's just like little inserts or something, but I don't know. That's it up here. That's it up here. This is kind of dumb because it blocks the clock that's back there. However, I'm curious if I can actually modify this unit and put like a touchscreen, like a modern touchscreen or something into this, just so I can retain the whole slow slidey unit here that tucks away. If you guys have any ideas about this, please let me know. Let me know in the comments below. There's a massive open dash right here. Look, I can stick my hand all the way up there. But that's it. I think I showed you everything in here. No, wait, one more thing. Ooh. Oh, that was bad. That was a neutral. Almost rolled away on the downhill. So actually, I want to show you one more thing. So unfortunately for me, I don't have the lounge option in this one, so the front seats do not rotate around. However, they do fold flat for you to have a really long, extended bed cushion thing. I don't know, whatever you want to do. I'm going to take off my shoes for this part. I can sit back here and just lounge, man. If you don't fold the front seats down, you can actually get this to go down more, because then you have more room to do this, but because there's really no reason to fold the front seat down right now. Theoretically, someone could still sleep up there and by your feet or whatever, but I don't know. This is really cool. It's very, very loungy. You can also, oh, my headrest is pinching the car. My headrest was pinching the curtains, but you can still manually actuate the curtains like this. Look. Imagine cruising down the highway like this, man. I mean, it's probably not safe because, you know, you're not strapped down properly, but this is very chill. Like, you can just take a nap back here while you're on a road trip or something while somebody drives you down the road, and you can be the passenger princess, like an actual princess back here. And there's, of course, everyone's gonna say this, there is so much room for activities back here. Leather's easy to clean up. I could show you the remote here. I don't know, I forget which buttons are which, but I'm just gonna press all the buttons. I'm doing something. Turned on the radio. Oh, what did I just do? I tilted the moonroof. And this one opens the moonroof. Isn't that cool? What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. There we go. Why does it only open it part way? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing the buttons. It would help if I had the controls. Obviously, this one's temperature because it's red up, blue down, but actually auto. Can I do that? I don't know what I'm doing, man. Whatever. There is a couple more. Oh, I wonder what this is. This looks like a parking pass that just fell out. There's a couple more things down here. I have a
6 CD changer, I think. If that, I don't know if that shows up because it's dark. There is a little cubby holder tray like this. Put stuff there. Does the driver's side have one?
Yeah, driver's side doesn't have one.
There's actually a cool feature here with the light. The turn signal has a corner light. So if I turn on the turn signal, this comes on right here and lightens up the whole corner if this was dark. I almost forgot this. All these windows pop open. Same with this one. Now, this one doesn't pop open, which makes sense because in case the door slid open, you would break your glass. So they just don't allow it. But this one opens. Cool, huh? There's a little step light here. Oh, there's even an ashtray here. But step light. Go out. Yeah, you see how this would come up against the glass? That's probably frowned upon. So that is open. And then over here, you get the dual vented side windows. Pretty cool. This one's very clean. There are a few paint blemishes here and there, but let's look underneath. Somebody bent the pinch weld here, but look underneath here. There is no rust. Look at this. It's like pristine down here. Engine shield cover, we can't see anything. Driver's side. Look at that. There's a rear AC connector system here. And underneath this side, the exhaust, the suspension system, the spare tire, the axle. It is a solid axle with coil springs. There's a little light here. There is a step for the driver's side. This is what I stepped onto and stepped into the car and whacked my forehead right into that because I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, don't do that. I'm big enough to just step in. Don't need to hit my head on stuff. I do that enough all the time because of all these weird cars. It has a pretty good noise, revving up and down. It's not bad. Let's go for a drive, I guess. That's what's left behind here. Shift and roll away. It is a pretty quiet ride in here. It is fairly softly sprung. It is very like floaty. I don't know. It's a minivan, right? It's not going to handle like super fancy or anything. And you know, you don't expect it to do that kind of stuff. It's fine. So you come here. It has good pickup. I think it has like 170 or 180 horsepower or something like that. I don't remember exactly how much, but that's about correct for a motor of this size of this era. So going over the bumps is pretty comfortable. We drove it home on like 17-year-old tires that were like hard as rocks, so it wasn't that quiet and it wasn't that comfortable. I mean, it was still okay, but you could tell it could do better. Now that I have new tires on here, oh no. When I first picked this up, we drove it home on the 17-year-old tires. 3 of them were 17, that one was like 4 years old, but the other ones were hard as rocks, and you know, it just didn't like handle as well. You could notice that something was up, like it was just much louder and stuff, just because, you know, the rubber contacting the ground, it doesn't grip as well, whatnot. It was very kind of wobbly. So right now, it got aligned, it's straight now, it has brand new tires. I got Toyo Extensas, I think. They're a pretty good touring tire, and I could tell the ride is smoother. The sidewall is more absorbent of stuff, and there's no like tire noise that was here before, where it was like kind of just, you know, like loud tire noise. That isn't here anymore. It is very quiet in the cabin. Don't know if you can hear it, but it's very chill. There's really good visibility. because you are in a minivan. Like windows for days. Now, are there any problems with this car? Little things, a few things I need to do. The brake light switch actuator nub on the brake pedal, I need to replace. That should be coming today. The instrument cluster light that I showed, I need to replace that. Those are coming either today or Monday. And the front sway bar end links. So you can hear them knocking over certain bumps and stuff. So I'm aware of that. Luckily, I can source those from the US, so they're not expensive. I think they're like 20 bucks. So that's pretty good. But I'm very happy with this buy. Everything works in this van. I have something coming up here. I am still getting a Toyota Century that is on the way here. Me and my wife, we were talking about this. We kind of joked, like, can this replace the Escalade? It's actually nicer in here than the Escalade in certain ways. You know, like the seats are way better. Yeah, I'll have to give up cooled seats, heated seats, massage seats and stuff. But these seats are way more comfortable on a longer trip than the seats in the Escalade, even in the front row. So, you know, these are the things I have to consider. Dollar for dollar, this is better than an Escalade, but also this is 26 years old. So, what's that? It's 26 years old. Oh wait, before I continue, let's drive down the bumpiest road known to man again. I've been doing this with a bunch of like all my recent cars. Let's see how it goes. Unfortunately, there's traffic, so I don't get to go as fast as I would like. But look at me just like float over this. I don't know, I'm bouncing around. You can see me bounce, but this is very comfortable. It's not as smooth as my Escalade going through here. So there are things that I would kind of sacrifice changing from an Escalade to this thing. First of all would be the power. The 6.2 liter V8 does like 420 horsepower, 460, I forget, 400 something horsepower. It was a peppy thing for being a 3-ton brick. This thing does not match that at all. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, so this thing does not match that at all, not even close. Handling, this thing handles like absolute dog. This is really bad handling. It is a minivan, but you know, like 3-ton Escalade brick is also not known to be a good handling car either, but it has Magna Ride and Air Ride, and that thing makes that thing handle way better than it should. So I don't, like, I would miss that if I switch. And the lastly most important thing is all the new functions of like self-driving stuff. I have Super Cruise on the Escalade, and if I get rid of that, you know, then back to manually driving cars for down the highway for hours on end going on our road. Okay, battery died. So Super Cruise, I'm not looking forward to giving that up just because it makes road trips very easy. Just kind of, you go mind numb and just kind of look around. Like, you don't have to focus on everybody in the front doing whatever the heck they're going to do, because the car literally almost drives itself down the road. Of course, on mapped roads, but almost everywhere we go, our trips have been Super Cruise, and it works very well. So that's what we would be giving up on, but this van is so much cheaper than an Escalade. So if I sold that, I could buy like, I don't know, with the equity I have in it, I could probably buy like 8 of these vans. So I don't know. It's a decision to make later. I have a Century coming, and that's where the reckoning will happen, where we will have to kind of decide, do we keep a Century and an ELGRAND and get rid of the Escalade, or keep the Escalade anyways and keep all of these, or sell these? I don't know. So we're really liking this van right now. We want to make a road trip in it, so maybe in this coming month or so, I do want to probably undercoat this van or something just to keep it nice. Like, this is too nice to ruin. Like, even though it's an old car or whatever, but this is too nice to ruin. I would feel bad. So thanks for watching, guys. This is a Nissan ELGRAND with the 3.3 liter V6. It's rear-wheel drive with selectable 4-wheel drive. I think I showed you everything. There are all these cool little features and stuff back there. This is a very fun minivan, if you can make a minivan fun, I guess. Like, this is a good camper van too, if people like to convert these to camper conversions. I've seen kits people like sell in Japan to convert these into camper vans. Kind of just changes the back there, gives you tables and whatnot, and storage boxes. Parts are easily available in the US. I guess that's it. I'm gonna look for some mods I can do. I probably put like a double din screen in here if I don't want to keep this, because I kind of like this. If I could put it in there, I would like to keep it. The other things would be, I got to figure out how the remote works. I might modify that screen because this TV is very small and horrible. So I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe for more car content like this. Leave a comment below on what you think about this new van I got. And what else? What else we got? I have a lot of cars coming, and I goofed. I bought too many cars as usual. I need to sell some stuff. The Honda Z is for sale. I haven't even shown you guys this. And the Suzuki Wagon-R Wide is for sale. It's ready to go. It got its transmission serviced and whatnot. I'm asking $6,000 for that. Throw me an offer or something. I don't want to trade because I don't want another car at this moment. As you can see, my driveway is full. So I'll see you guys next time.